Here is my audience. Okay, who here knows BTK? If you don't know BTK is a serial killer from Wichita, Kansas. His real name is Dennis Rader, but he goes as BTK, which stands for Bind, Torture, Kill. But this is how he killed people. My name is Lydia Elson. I am a sophomore in college studying criminal justice and forensic science. I have been interested in these topics since I was 13, and my goal is to become a crime scene investigator. Now, in horror movies, we often see serial killers as these crazy people who have a mask on their face and chase people in the woods with a chainsaw, while people who murder a singular person are often misunderstood and not truly a murderer. But in real life, this is not the case. Serial killers actually blend in with society, while singular murderers are typically go insane after they kill somebody. So serial killers have desires such as wanting power over their victims or wanting attention or a thrill. They also often have sexual desires. In 2015, on the Criminal Behavior and Mental Health Journal, a group from the Department of Applied Social Sciences, Heng-Chun Chan, Eric Beauregard, and Wade Myers wrote, "The serial offenders were more likely to experience sexual fantasies prior to their offenses." Now, single murderers are different. They tend to act on revenge or anger instead of having the desire to kill somebody. For example, if a husband and a wife were fighting and the husband decided to stab the wife, it's an impulsive act rather than wanting to kill. So serial killers also take time to make a plan to kill people and hide evidence. So a lot of the time, serial killers will kill somebody in their house and take the body far, far away from the town that they were killed in. A lot of serial killers also eat their victims. In 2011, Publishers Weekly, Pete Early writes, "Shawcross and Metheny describe in lurid detail the pleasure they derived in raping, torturing, and often eating their prostitute victims." Now, single murderers act on an impulsive behavior, so they don't have time to make a plan. They often either leave the body where it was killed or hardly hide the evidence at all. So serial killers have a lot of mental issues and are often psychopaths or narcissists. They also are mainly men. So in 2003, the Journal of Southern African Studies from the National Council of Provinces, Rob Turrell writes, "It was unusual for a woman to be tried for murder, even more unusual for a conviction, and extremely unusual for an execution." Now, single murderers, on the other hand, often kill from conflict, out of an act of anger or some type of problem going on. So they typically have a relationship with their victims, since it's an act in the moment, whereas serial killers take the time to find somebody that they don't know so it cannot be traced back to them. So we all know in horror movies, serial killers are much different than how they are in real life, as well as single murderers. They aren't truly a chainsaw chaser in the woods that are going to come and kill you. They actually try to be as social as they can to not get caught, while single murderers go insane after they kill somebody. So who all here watches horror movies? A lot of people do, and it is important to understand that movies are not how it is in real life, and for all you know, a serial killer could be living under your house. Thank you for listening. Oh, and here's my audience again.